Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to customize AP SLA rules. So I have taken a requirement. My requirement is to derive the department segment value as say 740, which is a corporate finance department, if the natural account value used in the AP invoice distribution is greater than 5010. That is, if I use a natural account value say 2010, then that means the cost center whatever is used in the particular AP invoice distribution system will consider that. But if I use a natural account value which is greater than 5010, say if I use a natural account value say 6020, something like that, then further those invoice distribution lines the cost center will be defaulted to 740, and that's the requirement. And now we will see how we can meet this particular requirement by customizing the SLA rules. Okay, so first we need to check what exactly is the subledger accounting method which is assigned to our ledger. So I am now under general ledger vision services. So go to setup, financials, accounting setup manager, accounting setups, query for your ledger. So in this case my ledger is vision services. Vision Services USA is my ledger. Click on update accounting options. Click on update, and this is my ledger. For this particular my ledger, this is the currency, and chart of accounts is services accounting flex, and this is my accounting calendar, and this is the subledger accounting method. The current subledger accounting method which is assigned to my ledger is standard accrual. Now what I need to do is go to the SLA supervisor responsibility, query for the standard subledger accounting method, copy it, and then make the required changes under the copied version of the standard accrual subledger accounting method. Okay, so now let's navigate to SLA superuser responsibility. Go to subledger accounting setups, accounting methods builder, methods and definitions, subledger accounting methods. So the existing subledger accounting method which is assigned to my ledger is standard accrual. So this is the existing subledger accounting method. Now I'll try to copy this. So click on copy and create your own version. So I just want to say it as say xxx underscore standard accrual. So copy the same to the name. And what is your chart of accounts which is used in your ledger? The chart of accounts is services operations accounting. Services accounting flex. So use this services accounting flex chart of accounts under both transaction chart of accounts and accounting chart of accounts. Click on done. So now this is your custom version of your standard accrual subledger accounting method. Now you can make your required changes under this subledger accounting method. Scroll down to the application payables and check what exactly is the application accounting definition. The application accounting definition is accrual basis. This is the standard Oracle provided application accounting definition. Now again we need to copy this, create your own version, and then try to make the changes. So navigate to application accounting definition. We'll come back to this particular screen a bit later. Now close this form, go to the application accounting definition screen, payables application, query for Oracle provided accrual basis. Think this one, yeah. Application accounting definition. Now we want to copy this. So click on copy, create your own version. So just call it as xxx underscore accrual underscore application accounting definition. So use the same for name. And what is your transaction chart of accounts? Services accounting flex. For accounting chart of accounts also use the same services accounting flex. Click on done. So this is your custom version. Now again within this particular custom application accounting definition, you can see different event classes. So our requirement is to derive the department segment value as 740 if the national account value used in AP invoice distribution is greater than 5010. And if our requirement is to arrive at this department segment of 740 based on the national account value which is greater than 5010, and if you want this requirement to be achieved only for an event class of invoices, then put your cursor here, click on general line definition. Again, this is the standard general line definition which is assigned to the event class of events. So again we'll try to copy this. So click on copy definition. So here we are trying to copy the general line definition. So again create your own version which is xxx underscore accrual invoices underscore all underscore JLD. So I want to use the same for definition name. So again for the transaction chart of accounts, use services accounting flex. Same for accounting chart of accounts. Click on done. So this is your custom version. Now close this form, come back to this particular screen and delete this standard general line definition assignment for this event class and assign your own version. So now go to this general line definition and try to make the required changes. And now our requirement is to derive uh, department segment value as 740 based on the national account value, and we want that for the AP invoice distribution account. So it is so the required change needs to be made under general line type of item expense. So this is the critical thing. So you need to carefully check different general line types and you need to arrive at a conclusion of the general line type where you need to make the required change. So this is the general line type where you need to make the required change. So now again we need to create our own version. So click on line type, click on copy and just create your own version. Xxx underscore AP item expense underscore INV underscore JLT. So copy the same thing to the name. And what is your transaction chart of accounts? So services accounting flex. So click on done. So this is your custom general line type. Now disable the standard general line type, press down arrow and try to assign your general line type. So here you can see the owner is user there, so that means this is the user defined general line type. Just copy the line description, save this. Now for the standard general line type we have got these seeded account derivation rule. Now we try to assign the same seeded account derivation rule to our custom general line type. Okay, save this. Now try to create new account derivation rule to derive the under the particular account derivation rule. You need to write the custom SLA rule, so wherein the cost center, the required cost center value of 740 should be derived based on the national account segment value. So click on account derivation rule and click on plus button to create new ADR, which is account derivation rule. You can just say XXX cost center ADR, so you can just give some name. And your transaction chart of account is services accounting flex. Same for the accounting chart of accounts. And what is the segment value where you are trying to customize the SLA rule? Department segment, services department. And constant. So based on this rule, we want to derive the cost center segment as a constant value of 740. You can even select from the drop down based on this condition. If the natural account value used in AP invoice distribution is greater than 5010. So click on conditions. So the source is in AP invoice distribution. So select the source, invoice distribution account, segment is natural account, operator is greater than or equal to, value type is constant 5010. So you can just select it from the drop down. So this rule says that derive the cost center segment or your department segment as 740 if the national account used in the invoice distribution account is greater than or equal to 5010. If the national account is less than 5010, then this SLA rule will not trigger. That means in those scenarios, whatever the cost center or the department segment we have entered in the AP invoice distribution, the same will get accounted as is. Now close this form and put your cursor here and select the segment as services department, that is the cost center segment where you want to customize your SLA. So select the segment as services department and assign your custom ADR rule. So this is your custom ADR rule, whatever we have created just now. Save this. Now you are done with your SLA changes. After these changes are done, you need to run a program called validate application accounting definition. So whatever the application accounting definition AAD, whatever we have created, we need to validate that. So this is the AAD we have created. Ensure that it is completed normal without any errors. And while it is running, we need to do one more step, or like even after it's completed, query for your subledger accounting method. I think this is your subledger accounting method, and update this with your custom application accounting definition. Okay. Save this. Okay, so you have assigned your custom application accounting definition to your custom subledger accounting method, and assign your custom subledger accounting method to your ledger. So go to Gen Ledger Vision Services, query for your ledger, Vision Services USA, click on update and update your custom subledger accounting method. XXX standard accrual and click on finish. Again check whether the concerned request is completed. Yeah, request is completed normal. Okay. Now you can go back to your AP responsibility, create an invoice or query for the existing invoice which is not at accountant, and then try to do an accounting, and let's see how system behaves. So as we have made the changes to the subledger accounting method which is assigned to Vision Services ledger, so try to log into payables Vision Services responsibility and query for any of the existing invoice which is not yet accounted, and then run accounting. So I have already created one invoice, so I'll try to query for that invoice. Okay, this is not yet accounted, and this is an invoice for $25,000, and this particular invoice has got two lines, oh sorry, rather two distributions. So one distribution has got an expense line which is starting with 4140, and another has got expense account which is 5050. So one is less than 5010 and another one is greater than 5010. Now let us try to do an accounting for this invoice, and let's see how system behaves. So click on actions, create accounting. You can run in draft or final, or even final post mode. Accounting has been successfully created for this transaction. Go to reports, view accounting, and check the accounting entry. So here you can see out of the two lines, if, the line which has got the national account 4140, there is no change in the department segment value. Whatever we have used in your AP invoice distribution, you can see the same thing, 110. So going back to your AP invoice distribution, so here you can see 110 is the cost center which we have used during our data entry, and the same thing you can see in your SLA lines. But whereas for the second line, here I have used 120, but whereas whatever is accounted or whatever you can see in your SLA lines is 740. This is because based on your SLA rule. So system has triggered your SLA rule only for that invoice distribution where your national account is greater than 5010. And once you are satisfied with your draft accounting, you can run the accounting in your final mode. This is how you customize your AP SLA rule based on your business requirement. Thanks for watching my video. For more interesting videos on Oracle Financials, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.